Hey fire friends, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me for another group reading. So if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this one is for you. Now friends, if you haven't joined me for a group reading before, please understand not all messages are going to resonate, which is totally cool. If you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And I'm doing a mediumship demonstration at the end of this month. So not psychic readings like this, but mediumship. So if you are interested in having a reading where you're communicating with your loved ones in heaven, this is the one that you want to sign up for. So if you want to register for that, it is a registration event. So please check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com, if you want to look into that. And as always, if you like these messages, please like, share, and subscribe so I can keep doing readings for you. So, fire signs. This week we're going to be talking about wellness and health and healing, okay? So, seeing as we're going to be doing health and wellness and healing, I thought it was most appropriate to call upon Archangel Raphael because he is the Archangel of healing, of course. So, I'm going to be using Archangel Raphael energy to bring forward your overall messages, and then we're going to run the medicine wheel for you and see what you need to start doing, okay? Fire signs, please. Fire signs, what are our angelic messages in terms of health and wellness? Fire signs, health and wellness for us, please. Fire signs, health and wellness, right here. Be willing to forgive. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's a beautiful card. Be willing to forgive. I love the green energy, and green to me right away is connecting me to my heart chakra. So boom, right to the heart, right? Now what it says here is ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. And I do feel that based on some of the past readings that this could very well be emotional upset, and this can be, you know, past pain. I don't feel that so much of this is physical pain as it is emotional pain, okay? And I'm hearing the words now, how do I get through this? Okay, and I feel that this is the past energy, okay? Not with what's going on now, but in the moments of this past relationship or whatever was going on, you were feeling like, how do I get through this? Now that we're through this, that's wonderful that we're over the hump, but if we're still holding on to that energy, then we're not really moving forward in the best way that we can and should be. Right. So what do we need to start doing for our beautiful fire sign so that we can forgive? Because definitely if the sign of forgiveness is here, it's really showing that there was some heavy stuff that went on for you, our fire signs. So let's take a look. How do we forgive and how do we move past? East direction, please, for our fire signs. East direction energies. East direction for fire signs. Here. Whoa, okay, the pipe carrier. Now this is a really important card, actually. This is really putting that ownership right back into your own hands, okay? Pipe carrier. Very grandfather energy, okay? Now, pipe carrier medicine is actually really important because it's really talking about your connection to meditation, your connection to yourself, your connection to your internal energy, okay? And unless you are willing to go inside and really kind of bring out what these items were, look at them, digest them, and put them in the past, then you may not be able to move forward in the best way that you want, okay? There's also a lot of ritual involved in the pipe carrier energy. You can also use smoke and other things to help you out here, okay? So yes, you can always talk about the actual piece of, you know, plant medicine, whether you're smoking, whether you're whatever it is that you're doing, okay? I'll leave it to you to look that up with the experts, okay? But this, in terms of ritual, which I'm talking about, is smudging, using holy smoke. Are you needing to do a cleansing ceremony for yourself in order to clear some of this negativity from you? Has it been a while? And it's interesting that this shows up even for me, because just yesterday I was like, you know what? I haven't done a full smudge of my house in quite some time, and boy did I do a doozy yesterday, and my house still smells amazing, so I'm loving it. So perfect timing, really, okay, with this pipe carrier message. Also, don't forget, when we're talking about holy smoke, we're also talking about breath work, which sounds a little counterintuitive, but it's not, all right? So when we're thinking of meditation, because again, meditation is about it's a meditative type card too, it's about connecting to your breath, right? So at any given time, if you're feeling heavy, have you noticed your breath and your breath's response to your actions, to your thoughts, to your emotions? Because I'm sure you'll recognize that if you're feeling out of sorts and up in the air or unsure about things, your breathing is a little bit more rather than and our breath is our life, right? So be mindful of your breath. Invite this breath into your body and realize what it is. Warm, loving, cleansing breath, bringing oxygen into your body to oxygenate, to bring life, and again with the exhale to get rid of the toxins that are no longer serving, right? You have to get rid of the negativity if you're gonna forgive and heal and move forward. And this is putting all of the actions right back into your own hands, fire signs, which I love. I love messages that tell us about our ownership and our responsibility to ourselves. Call back your own power, fire signs. Emotions, whoa, okay, now these just kind of did like this. So let's see what's going on with that. Cougar energy, bam. All right, I love that. This is a card of utmost strength and independence. And out of this deck, it's interesting because this is pretty much the only card in the entire deck that has two animals connected with it at the same time. So Cougar is a very earthly type energy, very independent, very discerning, okay? And when this is coming into the south direction, what this is telling you, with all due respect, fire signs, is to toughen up a little bit, okay? Now, this isn't making light of any hard things that you've been through. But again, how long you chew on those old stories totally belongs to you, right? We need to release that information and move forward, but we need to move forward strong, knowing that now I have my paws firm on the ground and I know who I am. I have independence, I'm strong, I can do this all by myself. I don't need others to prop me up, or I don't need another person in a relationship in order to make me complete. I am independent on my own. And this other beautiful animal that's showing up for us is the eagle, which is a beautiful winged. I love working with winged energy, okay? And this is about using our words. And it's interesting that we had this happen with that pipe carrier. But when we think about eagle, he is that highest flyer out of all the wingeds. He is the one that takes our prayers and our words up to the Creator to be heard, and often through holy smoke, right? So very, very much in alignment with some of the other messages that are coming forward here. Know your power, own your power, speak your power, and then move with your power, friends, because you've got it all, fire signs. I love this. West direction. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really? Just like that? Okay. So for some of you fire signs out there, and typical of a fire sign, you tend to be a defender of the underdog. You tend to be someone who doesn't mind standing up and speaking what you feel is right, or what you feel is in your best good, standing up for yourself, but it's also standing up for the little guy. And some of you guys might be doing just that, whether you are, standing up to other people, whether it's standing up to other people who are trying to make you feel bad, because there's definitely some kind of stuff in the past here about forgiving and learning and letting go, okay? But this is about moving forward and learning from that stuff, but also taking ownership of the issue so that you choose happiness moving forward. And it's also about being a good example for others. So some of you may not realize it, but you're also being watched. I don't mean you're being watched, okay? But the actions and the events that you go through and what you choose are also indicators of others of what is the right thing to do. So for example, if you have others around you, or if you are in a leadership type position, be careful of the steps that you take, and don't be afraid to be that strong person, because sometimes other people are looking to you for guidance and to mimic what it is that you've done so that they can help get themselves to where they want to be as well. This is definitely telling me that you have positive intentions for yourself, but also for the community around you, for whether that means your immediate family or whether that means on a global perspective. You're really trying to advocate for all of those who are not feeling well or not in a good place, because you've been there. You've been there through experience, and now through experience you want to bring this holiness and these fixes to those around you, okay? I love you, fire signs. You're just so amazing. You really are. You go through the ringer, and then you want to help others and help them heal as well. Beautiful. This is also, though, about doing that healing work and incorporating that healing work into yourself. It's one thing to go through the ringer and tell others how you got out of it, but are you standing independently, or are you just talking about doing it and not actually going through the motions yourself, okay? It is about letting go of those past things. But this also came out with the Sun Dancer. How interesting that butterfly comes out with the Sun Dancer. Even though it's hard to be a pillar of strength for others, do so with happiness, do so with joy, because even though it's hard to be a leader sometimes, it's you who's moving forward and showing people how to do it. And you don't want to show people how to do it by being bitter. You want to show people to rise above and overcome in happiness and in joy, because otherwise you're not winning, right? We got to forgive, we got to move on, right? You move on by being happy first. And you can do this and help others as well by demonstrating you choosing happiness after being through the ringer. North direction for our beautiful fire signs. North direction. Here. Whoa! Stargazer, holy smokes, you really are learning here, fire signs. You're learning, you're evolving, you're moving forward, you're connecting with your galactic friends, you're connecting to your higher self, whatever that means for you. You are going inwards and you are going upwards, and it is showing, okay? I have Stargazer energy coming forward for you. A very grandmother type energy. How beautiful. This is a necklace. It's a turquoise necklace with red jasper as well. Your connection to the stars, calming, and to the groundedness of the earth, okay? It's also about understanding the higher perspective of things, okay? So when you're stuck in the middle of a fight or stuck in the middle of an uncomfortable situation, sometimes it's hard to see the forest through the trees, right? But now, in terms of the north direction, where do you put your mind? You're being told not to go backwards and look at the details of why you were hurt. You are being invited to move past this, move above this, and then look down on it as, okay, I see the lessons. I'm glad I went through that experience because now I'm stronger and better for it. And now I'm going to apply this knowledge and integrate it into my life moving forward so I don't repeat the same mistakes again, okay? Going above, learning, incorporating this wisdom, and as a result, you moving forward in a better way for yourself, right? I love these messages. Fire signs, I hope that this helped give you some faith and helped give you some direction in terms of where to focus your energy and your mind in order to start to feel better. If you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can keep doing readings for you. And if you want a private reading, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Thank you, friends.